Hello, welcome to the back gardens at Desert Rose and Sage. And it is October 2024. We've had a lovely, pleasant fall, and it's getting ready to wind down. The sunflowers have been spent. We do get a few little finches in there once in a while still, but the beginning of November, I'll be cutting those down. The roses are still blooming, but today I'm going to take some for a lovely bouquet in the house. These roses have loved their location here. They love the frames I got here. Works really well for them because they're standing up pretty, aren't they? Well, all the flies have moved into the house, so that indicates the weather is going to turn quite cold, and we do have a freeze warning coming in a couple of days. So I'm going to be pulling in some roses, pulling in a couple of the fountains that are small, and getting the last of the tomatoes off the tomato plants back there. It's been a successful growing season. Gonna be cutting down the lemongrass soon. The lemon balm I'll just be watering, and everything else watering so that they can handle the cold snap. This elm tree, I'm gonna tell you that elm trees are the best. They're very easy to take care of. They grow really fast. That was just a little baby last year. Look at it. It's huge. So I really like the elm trees. I think I might be putting one in maybe over here so that we have some nice shade this coming summer because it's been awfully hot. But this last month has been really lovely. Spent a lot of time out here with the dogs. Have not finished that back wall, but we're going to get closer. Maybe next year we'll get that finished. I'm starting to bring in things close to the house so that they'll be safe for winter, like this bird bath. And then I'll also be covering up some of the things that need to be covered for winter. Not quite there yet, but we do know we're going to have a freeze coming up. So I'm going to leave this fountain for a few more weeks, and then I'll be bringing that one in because even though I could put a heater in it, and I have done that before, I've found that I've aged just a bit, and my arthritis is just a bit harder every year. So I could have that fountain up, but then I would have to take care of it and fill it, and I'm really not up for that. So we're going to take it down this winter, bring it out in the spring again. Diane has her little sleepy spot. The pots did really well this year. I loved having the rosemary right there in that pot, and the geraniums did lovely. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna end the fall for those things, but we're winding down. So we've got a few days of nice warm weather, so right now is the time to get the work done, even though you kind of want to leave it, hello Jackie, till later. But later it gets really cold. So my petunias did so well this year. They were very happy petunias this year. They had the right location. They grew really well. My lemon balm did really well in the strawberry tower. Aren't they looking good? And a nice weed. We have good strawberry plants. We just haven't gotten very many strawberries from them. And then the lovely row of our geraniums did really well. And more petunias growing here. Aren't they pretty? They're just so pretty. And the rose bushes did really well. I didn't get very many pictures of the flowers after it cooled off. Sorry, I got super busy. October is an amazingly busy month. My plantain has finally started to come back. It was not well this year, but now it's looking nice and healthy. I'm really happy with that. And then over here, I've just turned off this fountain, which makes me sad because the birds do love that fountain so much, but it's a small well of water. Oops, I'm getting stuck on things, sorry. And it will freeze easily. I think it's funny. This little plant decided to grow right there on the side of the wall. It obviously needs to be taken out and cleaned up. And then more of my gorgeous little flowers. They did so beautifully in their pots this year. They just made me so happy this year. And then this one too. Lovely pot. And I have the studio in here almost cleared up and ready to go. I might be going in there. It's still a little messy right now, but I'm planning on going in there to do a couple of large paintings. So I'm looking forward to that. And this little asparagus fern did really well right here. So next year I might put more in the back of here. The things that I put in the back did not. It was too hot and too wet. So the rain this year has been on and off like a lot, and then nothing, of course. And so it got too wet for some of the plants because the rain just pours off the roof right there, but it's really good for watering it. So, and the asparagus fern did really nicely, and I do love asparagus fern. So I think next year I'm just going to fill the whole thing with asparagus fern. What do you think, Jack? I think it's good. The goji vine did really well this year. We got a couple of pieces of fruit. I did discover why we didn't get all of the fruit. Happened to be that Mr. Jack here was eating them. It was very convenient for him. He was like, oh, those are very tasty. So it's winding down its year. I'm hoping it will overwinter okay. We'll see. Anyhow, so there you go. That is that for 2025 growing season in the back gardens. Okay, guys, remember, be gentle with yourselves. There's only one you while you're at it. Everybody else needs it too. Have a great day. Love y'all.